Hello and welcome to the Pintcast. I'm joined today by one of my Arsenal Los Angeles brothers, Logan Kelly.
What's going on?
Welcome to the show. Great to have you on for the first time.
Thank you. Yeah, pleasure to be here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now you can follow Logan on Instagram at Produced by Kel.
That's it.
He is a fellow an Arsenal Los Angeles member, one of the good homies I watch matches at the pub with regularity, there to share all the ups and downs of
the Fox and Hound.
The Fox and Hounds and the wondrous thing of following the mighty Arsenal.
It's been a long time. Loving that place. I moved here in 2018, 2019, and yeah, you guys were the first group of friends that I made, and definitely, helped grow my love for the game and also my love for the Arsenal, especially through singing the songs. I mean, man, what an environment you guys have and what you've built. So it's been pretty cool.
Yeah, well, I mean, you're fully entrenched in it now, man.
Definitely.
You're there. Yeah, it's even, like, I love it, and I love getting in on it. Like, I'm not a guy who sings the whole fucking match. So sometimes when I'm sitting, like, right next to Kobe or whoever, is like, fuck, like, all right,
your
man.
Voice is gone.
Yeah, it's like, damn, I gotta go hard in the paint here. Like, I'm in the real supporter section.
That's the mosh pit.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, so we're coming off the back of another good weekend for the Arsenal, coming off a few consecutive victories, trying to get the bad taste of that bullshit ass fucking loss to Manchester United out of my mouth.
Yeah, that's definitely still a sore spot. You know, on we move. I feel like it's got to be a learning experience. It sucks that it has to happen to a team like that, especially because just the banter that you get online and through my friends. Like, they've been silent all year.
These fucking cunts, because they're afraid to get embarrassed, and then we never do it. We never make them pay. We've never made them pay for the fucking 8-2.
It kills me. Yeah,
we've never done it. All the different variations of dog shit Man United teams, and I think they're over the hump. I don't think they're going to be title contenders for a couple of years or anything. But honestly, I'm getting a little ahead of myself.
But they're back. I mean, my God, every single one of my friends texts me, we're back.
And then they fucking drew to West Ham. So eat a dick, motherfuckers.
Oh, my God. Yeah, I mean, the small victories that we get as Arsenal fans when, like you said, we can't make United pay on the pitch. It just seems like, for whatever reason, they're an Achilles heel, even when they're freaking horrible. But this,
We owe him a fucking pasting, though.
This team still has this guy, what's his name, United Stan. Still.
No haircuts, baby.
No haircuts, baby.
Well, West Ham are trolling him, right? All their players are getting haircuts this morning.
Hilarious.
Posting their socials.
Hilarious. Yeah, that was great.
I mean, but honestly, like, for him, this is the greatest thing ever. Mm-hmm. Like, the professionals, like, literally the fucking pundits that are on Match of the Day or whatever, like, well, that United Strand guy's going to have to, can't get a haircut. It's like, wait, you mean Troy Deeney or some fucking cunt that's on the, but it's on Sky Sports is, like, talking about me.
That's crazy,
because I have this haircut thing.
Wonder how long it goes.
It's fucking brilliant. I mean, I don't know. I could say that I haven't cut my hair since, we win too much for me to do that shit. I can't do it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Plus, I feel like, okay, it works for him and his relevance and what he's trying to accomplish with his brand, but what is he doing to the team? Is he actually affecting the team? That's kind of been a funny thing you hear on Twitter.
Yeah, actually now, because it's just
they're complaining.
I think literally just this like past month, like the last circuit of him like getting close, right? Because they got to 4 games one other time or 3 games, right? Like one time a couple months ago. And it's like, oh, shit, like, we should beat West Ham. I was like, but we haven't won at the London Stadium since 2012 or some bullshit.
Oh, yeah.
And then there they go.
Righteous.
And I love it. It's great. I hope it never happens. That guy is a woolly motherfucker. Like, he needs some fucking real like sheep shears.
Turn to Chewbacca soon.
Yeah, I might as well, dude. Start braiding it into his face. I don't know. Yeah. Do some crazy shit.
Gonna have to turn himself into something.
Dread it up.
That'd be wild.
He's got the volume.
Yeah.
Crazy shit. Well, anyway, so Arsenal won a convincing victory at home to Sunderland, against Sunderland. 3-0, no Shaka. So they were not quite the same beast we faced when we played there earlier
this year. Yeah,
that last second equalizer, unfortunately.
Oh my God! Yeah, it just seems like every team wants to play their best game against us, and
but that's the price of wearing. I mean, we're not wearing the crown yet, but when you're the big dog, that's people.
They don't want us to win.
No, they don't. No one
they don't want us to win.
Yeah, like I think some of those Liverpool guys were totally okay with fucking that up. I mean, I know they don't want to lose the city, but Jesus Christ,
yeah, jeez,
that shit.
It just feels like Son all over again. Just like
right. The only guy trying to score in that game was fucking Kulusevski for Spurs. I remember the only guy with some self-respect, and just watching Ange in disgust on the sidelines, looking at his supporters like, you guys don't want to fucking win this match.
Yeah.
Fucking losers.
It's the same energy from Liverpool this year, you know.
But yeah, but speaking of Spurs, it seems like they are approaching a relegation battle.
What a sweet redemption that would be.
For a second today, it looked like they're only going to be 3 points off the relegation with
Who's
with West Ham.
Who's even going to pull into that job? I don't think anyone is willing.
Who would? Why
openly
would you?
willing to try to take that.
I mean, someone will take the paycheck, but yeah, why?
There's no turning around
poison
the boat.
chalice. Like, whoa, like
It's sinking.
Yeah,
and it's sinking fast.
I mean, and Thomas Frank is a good coach. I mean, his silver membership is all locked up. He's, he can be in the whatever the fucking director's box.
Yeah, it could be the kid man.
Yeah, I never sang the song about him. I was like, this guy's all right. We don't need to go that far.
No, it's wild. I don't know. All these managers that have gone to Spurs, they just seem to lose all their magic when they go there. I mean, Pochettino was a wonder for them, making it as far as he did in the Champions League, but bottled it. Yeah, now Pochettino, look what he's doing through the United States. I mean, I don't think he's steering the boat.
No, he ain't doing a great job, and he kind of did like a shut up and kick fucking thing about. I think Timothy Weah said something about like it sucks that the fucking prices for tickets are so bad here.
Yeah.
And he basically was like, well, he should focus on kick. We play soccer. We don't do that. I was like, bro, come on, man. You can't this is not. He didn't say something about fucking Palestine or ICE. Yeah. He just said it sucks that the fucking costs too much. That's exactly. You're gonna censor that. Don't be a cunt. And so, the Argentines though, they're really, they got a good track record of being really good
they don't give a shit. And honestly. He's not wrong. The prices are crazy. I heard that LA's supposed to be throwing a bunch of free parties.
Yeah.
Which actually sounds pretty exciting. That they're gonna try to host watch parties throughout the World Cup. Because I know I won't be able to afford going.
No, that's the thing. No, we're gonna be trying to organize some stuff and reach out to some people and coordinate doing some events. The House of Football guys are gonna be trying to do some shit. There's gonna be. I mean, that's what Karen Bass announced that shit, and I'm not a big fan of hers. Our lovely mayor of Los Angeles. No, not lovely at all, actually.
Yeah,
but she's like, oh, we're going to host 100 events in all the different things.
Yeah, we'll see.
But it's good. I mean, you're going to have to, especially when it's completely unaffordable for the public, you're going to have to do something. But so, yeah, to have it here, it's going to be cool to have it here because Edmonton's is not.
I think the watch parties will be better than actually going to the World Cup games.
Yo, 100%.
Well,
because because
the culture inside of each little municipal city in LA is.
Well, dude, they were doing a bunch of stuff. So the 2014 World Cup in Brazil. I remember being Nike. So they had all these cool little sponsored events. So Nike had a big Nike soccer complex. And they had a little futsal mini court, and they were giving away a bunch of free drinks sponsors and shit. So you had Palomas and
that's fire,
and different little canned cocktails that you get for free. And you just signed a thing so you'd be on an email list, and they'd give you fucking free drinks.
Right.
And you're watching on this giant fucking project.
That's why millennials got that burner email account. That's what it's for.
100%. Still got that Hotmail, bro. Some shit. I remember watching the German. I was there for the semifinal where Germany destroyed Brazil.
Man.
And there were some people.
The drama.
Some people so happy, and some there were a lot of people in Brazil kits. And obviously
crying.
Half of them were actually Brazilian, but
all the tears.
But I was just like, oh my god, look at what I'm watching. This is they're never gonna forget this.
I don't think I've ever seen brutality in a match.
That day. The ruthless efficiency. It was just goal, each fucking chance. Once it got to 3, right? Once it got to 3-0 or whatever, I think the next 4 they scored the next 4 out of 5 shots.
Crazy.
Or 3 out of 4 shots. Something crazy like that. We're just oh, okay, next attempt goal. And you're like, dude, this is not you serious?
Yeah, it really did look like, men playing against boys, and it's just something that you don't see often.
And Brazil hasn't recovered. It's 12 years, and their team and
Germany versus Brazil. You always expect a tight match.
Right.
Grew up with the 2002 World Cup, so that's what you think of when you think of Germany versus Brazil is that kind of energy. And man,
and you think of the squad, the 02 and the 06, those squads. You're talking
the kids, everyone was crying. The kids, the grandparents, the parents.
Yeah. I think remember the guy ate his shirt or was eating had a mouthful of a Brazilian flag or some shit.
Yeah.
He was so embarrassed. You could see on his face how pained he was.
Oh my god.
Sad day.
Yeah, Hopefully Americans, we don't know that pain because we're just not good every year. We expect that.
there's no like
it's even going to be in our home, and I still don't expect us to get past.
I don't think so either.
16,
and you would,
know?
oh yeah. I mean, just the fact
they're
that
just not good enough.
No, and like we might get out of our group because we're a host nation and we're the number 1 seed. But if we weren't a 1 seed because of the bye of being the fucking host, we would not be getting out of any fucking group.
Oh yeah, and isn't there like how many more teams are there now?
I don't know. I got to reach 40 something instead of 32, right? It's 48,
so
48.
It's not just the top 2 teams. Isn't it like the top 3 teams possibly advance?
Oh God, yeah. I don't.
Like that?
I haven't done the breakdown of all the rules and how the bracket works out, but we'll get to that. The Red Card District project will be back this summer.
Wow.
I'll make sure to do my due diligence before I start talking about that. So
yeah.
We'll leave that and get back to the.
It's gonna be interesting though.
We'll leave that and get back to the Premier League.
Kind of like the Champions League stuff, but yeah.
Yeah.
Back to the Prem.
Yeah, back to the Prem. And so some more interesting developments in the managerial merry-go-round. Since the last time I did the show, which is about a month ago with our boy Taylor, I think Amarim's been sacked.
Bye-bye.
See you later. More recently, well, I know there's more too. I'm forgetting, but just in the past 2 days, Thomas Frank yesterday, last night,
Nottingham Forest,
and Sean Dyche today,
Mr. Dyche,
and who the fuck else? Well, I guess the Chelsea one, Maresca, that happened not too long before that either.
How long do you think their interim's going to stay?
Which one?
Got Chelsea.
Well, that's not interim. That's the guy.
They hired him?
Yeah, no, he's the guy. Because he's at their. Well, yeah, his touch is ass. Because he was at Strasbourg, which is like part of their fucking collection of clubs. So they brought him over as the manager from over there. Like he's the guy.
Wow.
And they've been getting some pretty good results until they fucked up. I mean, other than getting whooped by us.
But isn't it the same? If they've only been playing like once a week?
No, they've had the Champions League stuff.
Okay, I forgot they were still playing.
Yeah, but they're gonna have a knockout. Like whatever the first knockout round game.
Yeah, they're playing like the world champions.
What a fucking joke.
Oh my god.
But anyways, yeah, long may it last. Their shit's still not all together.
Who else do you think's going to lose their job? I mean, Burnley? Who's coaching Burnley right now?
Scotty Parker.
It is still Scott Parker.
Big win today. Big win today for Scotty Parker.
That was a big win. Do you think it keeps
doesn't
alive
matter
for a couple more weeks?
I mean, like technically. But they're down. They're gone. There's no way. They'd have to win like 5 in a row for shit to change.
And do you think that they'll still keep Scott going down?
I think so. I think because I mean, like, who are you gonna get that's better? I mean, I don't think very much. I don't think very much of him. But I mean, I think they kind of like I think Burnley more than anyone just because knowing how small of a club they are.
Yeah.
Like they knew the expectation wasn't that they were going to survive, so they were ready for this.
Yeah.
Like whereas like Sunderland like bought Xhaka, bought Reinildo or whatever from Atletico. Like they brought in top pros from other big clubs.
Yeah, that was surprising.
Because they are a big club, right? They are a big club. Of course,
it's a big club.
But by comparison, like remember when
what do they have, the third biggest stadium?
Yeah, Stadium Light holds like 60,000, right?
Crazy.
So they're right about the same size as the
Massive fan base.
Yeah, huge fan base.
They've been in the business for a long time.
Yeah. Well, they were honoring a guy today that was born in 1926 and passed away like this past month. Who was like a fan his whole life, and so in the 26th minute they did a
moment of silence.
Yeah, and they put a jersey out with his number and name and whatever.
That's cool.
So that's cool. I always respect to the fans for that, and and but just showing how like it is the fabric of the area up there, on Tyneside.
Oh yeah,
on Weir side, right? So yeah.
The Prem this season's been pretty wild because it's just you feel like Man City's just kind of been creeping, right?
Yeah.
Like they're staying consistent. And
yeah. I mean, my biggest disappointment has been that when we had the chances to make it 8 or 9 points or whatever, that we've just we get the draw or whatever. Then it's like after it's like, well, they lost, so it ends up we didn't lose point. We gained one, but it's like, dude, but it could have, we could have been double digits.
So many by now.
And as we stand before the Brentford match here, Man City have won today against Fulham. It's only 3 points.
It's only 3 points.
Now, I mean, it's not squeaky bum time for me. Let's go get it done against Brentford tomorrow.
Yep.
Like we're gonna handle it.
Yeah.
I'm fully confident of that.
Brentford's a good team, but
it's a good team. I mean,
they can't keep up. They can't keep up.
Yeah, I mean, like you just gotta, but you gotta put matches away. So like today, I was watching Liverpool almost fuck it up. You know, they're playing at Sunderland.
At Sunderland.
They did break the record today of Sunderland's unbeaten record at home, much to my financial chagrin. There's a little bit of money on the draw. But but there was a point where it's like, it looked like in the 60th, 70th minute, like Liverpool should have gotten the second one.
Yeah.
But like I was saying to my boy who's a Liverpool supporter in one of my football chats, was like, hey, like, you better get that second goal like while you have it, because if you don't, we all know 86 minutes going to be squeaky bum time.
It happens.
And that and like how many times have we seen that for Arsenal, and especially like Liverpool this year, they've been really shoddy.
I mean, City last year too, and same with
City this year too.
And this year too. Yeah, Liverpool end of the season was we didn't even get a goal the first game, but last minutes, they're very important. And is it a mental lapse that happens with us? It's just... Well,
I think the longer it goes with that, where you haven't scored the goal or whatever, like the nervousness, like especially when we're playing at home, the nervousness of the stadium creeps in as well. And also when we're away, when you're at Sunderland, when you're at Brentford or whatever, their team, their supporters will go from being nervous about getting turned over by 2 or 3 goals, and all of a sudden, they win a couple 50-50s, and it's the 84th, 85th minute, and like, we want to foul, like, all right, send everybody up, and all of a sudden you just feel the energy change, and so you got to put teams to the sword. Mm-hmm. That's one of the things that I feel like, the last time we had a championship team so fucking long ago in 2004, a lot of there were a lot, they've gone back to look at the results, and we're doing just as well as far as like goal difference and all that kind of shit. But there were a lot of those games that, like, they would put them to the sword.
Yeah, Perez and Ljungberg would come in, and either one of them would score. I mean, we'd have Kanu coming off the bench, Wiltor.
Yeah, but that's the thing. You get the second, third goal, and then they would cruise. Like they wouldn't get out of. They'd be in second, maybe third gear max in the second half, but just cruising it out and seeing it out.
Yeah, and we do, like what we have this year. We have gone up, 2 goals, 3 goals, and kept a clean sheet
a couple times.
But
we went through that run. I mean, before, just 1 month ago when we were like we could barely find a goal. Like we've gotten a little bit better with all of our attacking players coming back, and it's not just, oh my God, Gyökeres didn't score again, and we don't have another fit striker. And
it seems like he's finding his feet a little bit.
Yeah, it looks like confidence coming back to him a bit, and that's big.
We're learning, like Arsenal. The players are learning how to play to him.
Yeah.
I feel like we've always played towards the wings. That's been a big part of our game, is having Odegaard play into Saka's feet with Ben White overlapping, or Timber now, or similarly with Martinelli and, whoever's playing left back at the time. So there's a lot of that happening, and Gyökeres is making runs, but I feel like he does too. He's like focusing on the physicality side of the game, and he's like not really the best at playing with his back to goal. Like he's getting better moving into these like tight areas and kind of link up play has been getting a little bit better. His touch has got to be improving, but
it does seem like he's
growing.
Yeah, and he's
growing,
but getting used to the physicality of the league too, because he was bigger than those guys when he was in Portugal.
Oh my God!
And then these are every guy goes into are big boys. You know what I mean? Yep. It's like the average center back that he's facing now is 6'3", 6'4". Yeah, they're just as big, just as strong. I mean, he goes crashing into him. He goes barging into him.
He's definitely focusing on the physicality
and banging him. He doesn't look like a fun guy to defend.
No,
I'll tell you that.
Yeah, no. He's not afraid to go in.
We're seeing it pay off with him coming in off the bench a bit. He's got a couple goals.
Definitely.
And facing tired defenses. I mean, that's what you saw. I mean, I love my boy Martinelli. He's been a lot more productive for us this year, especially in the Champions League.
Yeah.
I was not happy with the stagnation of his end product the past 2 seasons.
Definitely.
But I still believed in him. Absolutely. And like
he's proven himself this year.
Yeah.
He's definitely
honestly,
I
think one of the best things with him is that you just see that his head never drops. You know what I mean? Like he never he
doesn't listen to the noise.
He's not sulking because he didn't start.
Yeah.
He's like, when he gets on, he's like, I'm gonna go fucking get it.
Yep.
And that's like, I love that shit.
No, me too. He's a killer. He's a killer.
Exactly. He's the guy. There's a reason why fucking Klopp was like, hey, that boy, that guy. Hey, you don't want him. You send him on over to us.
Yeah, no way.
I was like, get your fucking grubby paws off him. Yeah, exactly.
100 million or more. Jeez.
Well, that price tag, which used to be quoted around 60, 70, and people this summer were being like, maybe you get 50 for him. Like, no, he's not 50. That price tag's already back up to fucking 80.
No, if we're having Sesko go for 80 million,
right?
All these other young guys.
That was a pretty nice finish to fucking tie yesterday from Sesko. That was a nice little near post flick, but fuck him.
Yeah, I mean, it's all good. I still think Gyökeres was the best decision for us, and I think with Jesus back, Jesus has just been playing so fantastic. Like, I'm so happy to watch him play well, to stay fit and to look, I would say, back to that like 2020, for pre-World Cup, pre-injury when he first signed with us.
Yeah.
That's what it reminds me of him, having that moment to pick his head up, dance a bit.
That
finishing
that goal he scored, the Cruyff turn and the little stutter back and forth. I mean, like that's beautiful. That's something that none of our other strikers can do.
No, that's
none of our other strikers can do
I'm
that
saying.
shit. And that's great. But I feel like we're getting kind of like hot and cold performances from him. He wasn't I mean,
sure.
He didn't enjoy as much joy the last match. He
didn't play that well.
He didn't play that well. But and so we're kind of getting like a good one, and then whatever.
But thankfully, we're having that little balance though between all the strikers. I mean, even the brief moment we had Kai, right? Like literally 3 games or whatever. Like he was able to score a couple goals, and it really elevated the team's play. And so I feel like with him being missing and Jesus scoring but not doing well, and then Gyökeres going in to score. There's a lot of positives. We're showing up at the right moments as a team, which
I've enjoyed.
That's been great.
I've enjoyed the directness that we've been getting from playing.
Mendy.
Oh man, Zuby's the shit. I mean,
I've had to shut up because like.
You weren't about it.
Not that I wasn't about it. It's just like. I've seen him make some mistakes, like some of the mistakes he makes.
The United match,
but he makes up for it.
Yeah, I mean he's been our best signing. He's been our best signing, easy, hands down, best signing this summer. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I can agree with that.
I don't feel like I was going on a limb that much when I was like, hey, I said it before the season. I was like, this is the guy that's going to be the most important signing in the whole fucking Premier League. This is the reason we win.
Yeah, no, he's definitely been
the man.
Incredible.
He's stepped in and he's
people
already
doubted.
Yeah,
a lot of people doubted, and I wouldn't say I doubted him. I just always thought it'd be more of like a.
I didn't doubt him. I just didn't think he'd do it.
No, I just thought that he'd be more of like a backup to Declan Rice, and kind of like. I don't think that he would be playing side by side with him, but he's playing fantastic.
Well, and also, I mean,
he's defensively very sound and moving forward.
Well, his anticipation. I mean, I feel like he has all the vision that Jorginho had, but he has more athleticism.
For sure.
And so it's like you're getting the best of both worlds with that.
For
and then like also like he's never scored this much before.
You don't think so? Yeah,
no.
He scored with Sociedad, but
he did. But what I'm saying is like he's already reached like
he's got some bangers.
He's never had more than 5 goals, and he already has like 6 or 7 this year.
Bro, and he's been scoring outside the box bangers. We haven't had someone shooting like that consistently like for a very long time. Thomas Partey would score 1 or 2 a season. Declan would score 1 or 2 a season. He scored like.
We're starting to get some guys that are snipers out there. And I fucking love it because
nice.
Zuby's got like there's a couple volleys, and that last one was a sick shot. I know that little
outside,
that little slice
outside the boot.
like not a full slice, just that little
thing,
but just enough to get it off the inside of the post.
Oh my god, the backspin or the topspin on the ball for the post. Oh my god,
love it.
That was amazing, pure class.
Yeah. So yeah, love to see that. Love to see that from him. It's been big, but what I was gonna say was that like it just sucks because like I felt like the directness we were getting through the middle from Kai playing in the 10 and playing almost more like a second striker, like playing really kind of more in tandem with Gyökeres or whoever's through the middle.
That's exciting.
Seemed like it was
I wanted a 4-4-2 so bad. I swear to God, I really did. Like, I just think that would be really exciting to see Gyökeres and Havertz play side by side, to have like Havertz kind of like.
But even if it's not like that, we're still gonna be playing with the guys at the top. Even if he's playing as the 10, but just pushed up more, and then having like the double pivot of Mendy Rice, like you can still do it there without it being 4-4-2.
That kind of like Kaká role.
Yeah, exactly. Like, that advanced, the kind of second striker. I mean, honestly, Kaká's that's probably one of the best comparisons. I mean, that's a very flattering comparison for Kai, but as far as playing style and what he does, like being able to do the midfield stuff, but be a guy who can contribute like 15 fucking like Kaká scored was very productive, especially those Milan days.
Oh yeah, magic.
Like that shit he did from midfield. He was like,
and he's just so calm on the ball. You know what I mean? Like it almost looks like he doesn't care. I feel like when we first got him, it was like, does this guy really care when he plays? But it's just because he's so calm and poised. You know, like now that I've seen him develop, and you're like, wow, man, like he's just so smart on the ball. He can read the game well. He's coaching people while they're playing, and really he always finds himself in the right areas to whether you want to call them tap-ins or not, he's in the right place at the right time and handling it. So it's really cool to watch him play. This now that we're getting into the business end, it's exciting and terrifying as a fan. Where I feel like we're also jaded with the second place shit. And
right, and it's that monkey's not off your back until you get over the line.
Trophy. So, I feel like we speak on the behalf of every single Gooner when we say that. Yeah. And I've never been one to count the chickens before they hatch.
Right.
Ever, even in the first few times when everyone was like, "It's ours, it's ours." I've always been like, well, we need to be better with squad rotation. We need to be better with our bench and our depth. And yes, this season feels different. Like this feels like we have the depth. Hincapié, for me, is right there behind Zubamendi for signing of the season. I think our center back pairing with Saliba and Gabriel has been so strong that we've just never had anything. Whenever they've been gone, the first year when it was Saliba, fucked us.
Yeah,
we had nobody.
Yeah,
Ben White was already fucked over from Tomiyasu that year. Yeah. It was really rough injury wise, and we've just continued to have that kind of bad luck. So
yeah, I mean, Mosquera's been a very welcome surprise. Like him being 19 years old, being that composed on the ball already. Like what a guy to be our third or fourth choice center back right now.
Norgard too.
But also imagine that. Just remember, we used to have Mustafi starting, and we now have our fourth choice is now
Koscielny and Mustafi.
Oh God. I felt bad for Koscielny for having to play with that fuck.
Yeah, I get you.
Koscielny deserved to be in a better team. Like he was a
solid player. He was.
He was pretty good for a while.
He was.
Well, once he got up to the physicality,
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, man,
it's incredible to see the choices that they've made. We've made great signings for backup and depth this season. Norgard too, and everyone has really stepped up. I feel like for a team who's had that many signings come in, usually you don't really have people gel so well. And I feel like Arteta has done an extremely, extremely good job. I don't know how anyone can criticize him anymore. It's incredible to see people even still think that he isn't the man for the job. He is incredible.
100%. And I feel like
any club would die to have him.
Yeah, 100%.
They'd die to have him.
100%. I forget who it was. Some fucking United pundit was trying to say that Arteta would take the United job. It's like, get the fuck out of here, bro. Kick rocks, bro. You wish.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, I feel like, especially now, with the majority of the squad being back and available, even though that happens for a week and then 3 other guys go out.
Yeah.
But for the first 3-4 months of the season, he actually had it a little easier. Not easy in a great way, but I mean, obviously the depth that we had made us able to survive the injuries, right? Mm-hmm. If we didn't, the depth that we added this summer, if we hadn't added that, we would have been fucked in the beginning of the season. We would be 6, 8, 9 points fewer than we are right now because of the injuries and of having to play.
Of course.
A fucking kid or someone,
Of course.
And so, we're in a situation now where, especially for the past month or two, really this calendar year, so basically January into now, where he's actually had to do the actual management of the squad, leaving players out of the squad. But the thing is that you can tell that the players are on board. Everyone's in. They're all on the ship.
Yeah, they're playing.
And they're I'm sure fucking Dowman or whoever, I guess he's out injured right now, but Norgard not making the squad for an away trip to somewhere, and it's got to feel like shit, bro. You're 30, whatever, and what I mean, that's not a good feeling. But that everyone's on, we're here to win a title, and we're doing what it is, and everyone has an important role.
Team,
you know what I mean? But that everyone knows that Mikel has belief in them, and that they have a role to play. And that they're going to have something that they need to do.
And when their moment comes, they'll be called on.
Exactly. You're going to be called on, and it's time for you to stand up and be counted.
Yeah, exactly. And truly, this is the first year that we've seen Mikel do that. I stand by this. I said this last year with Liverpool. The only reason that Liverpool won the league last year is because
Salah got a new hairline.
Well, Salah played great, right? There's a couple reasons. Salah played amazing. It was one hell of a season. Without him, they're nothing. But similarly, their injuries didn't stack up like ours because Slot actually did a very good job of squad rotation last year.
Yeah.
Regardless of what the environment is in the locker room and other things. I mean, Yoda passed. There's so many layers for them.
Sure.
But, I feel like that's a really important part to play. You're playing four tournaments a season. If you're going as deep as, like, the top 4 teams, then we're definitely, like, dealing with a, deficit with injuries. It's going to happen. And especially with international mixed into that, it's insane, the amount of games that players have. So we have to manage that rotations in games that you feel like it can, kind of take that gamble. Like, we're going to be dealing with that next. Like, we're definitely going to have to do some squad rotations, getting prepared for the latter end with the games that we have tomorrow. I feel like that Brentford tomorrow is a chance to rest some players. I wouldn't, be surprised if we saw Declan Rice or Zubimendi get a rest. Whether that just means not starting and maybe they play the last 60 minutes, because we've seen that happen often this year. Their cameo doesn't happen until the second half. But I do think that we see, something like that.
I don't think for tomorrow. I mean, just because we have Wigan in the cup after that, and that's a rotation game.
That's definitely a rotation game.
So like especially right now.
What are Brentford? Are they like 10th or something?
7th.
Wow,
7th. They're 7th now. They were
so
level
high.
before today. They were level on points with Liverpool, who were 6th.
Wow.
And Liverpool won today. So.
I can't help but smile when I say that.
Suck it, motherfucker.
Fuck you, motherfuckers.
And honestly, I have the least malice for them out of most of them. I mean, other than the fact that their fucking supporters are insufferable.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess every fucking other club's.
But
some are definitely more.
United are probably the worst. Followed behind
Chelsea.
Yeah, Liverpool are pretty close. City, just because they don't have that many, they're not.
They don't have. They're not significant. Like they're starting to get more.
And then I would say, City hold a little more weight than Tottenham because they're just a laughable club. But
yeah, what a fucking joke. I know. Like I play golf with a guy that owns the fucking bar, the Greyhound, and yeah, it's a joke. I remember he started. We were playing golf and he's like, Martinelli assaulted that guy, and I'm like, bro, like, remember when he pushed the guy off the field with Liverpool?
Yeah.
It's like, how could he do that? I was like, dog, you're just trying to find something. Like, you have nothing you can hold over me. Like, we are first place in the Champions League, in the Premier League. You guys are dog shit. You haven't won a fucking game since November. Like, I was like, you're literally just you're clutching at straws to find something to fucking fuck with me with. And he was like, yeah, you're 100% right. I was like,
They just have to talk about us too. Like,
well, honestly, that's why I don't like singing the fucking Tottenham songs that much. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm like. Give them noise. They're the little cunts that talk about us.
Yeah.
Like, they're insignificant. They don't fucking matter.
For sure.
Once or twice, but like, we don't need to keep going back to. You know what I mean? I was like, we don't need to. Like, what do you think? Shit. Okay, cool. Yeah. All right. We can do that, but we don't need to be running that out over. And over
for sure.
I'm just like.
It's like, you're poking them with the stick how many times,
Yeah.
Eventually it gets boring.
But they're just not worth it. I mean, I remember in that stretch when I first started supporting Arsenal.
The relegation is going to be
a
highlight, though.
But what was the... Oh, God. Dude,
I mean, don't lie, though.
Come on, baby.
You'll be smiling.
Oh, no, listen.
Like, if they lock in the relegation before we lock in the title, that would be
do you know
the sickest.
Do you see what could happen next week?
No, what is it? Oh, wait, do they play City?
No.
They already did.
They play us. They don't have a match until they play us. If we win tomorrow, it'll be St. Tottenham's Day. When we beat them.
No way.
In fucking February.
That's hilarious.
It'll be the most insane.
I didn't even realize that.
Yeah,
that would be insane.
I don't know what to talk. We gotta win. We gotta win tomorrow. Tomorrow.
Yeah. Well,
but handle our business. Handle our business. I mean, they're gonna be doing the new manager bounce. Whoever wants to take that fucking poison chalice. Like, I'm gonna get my first match as a Tottenham manager. I gotta face fucking Arsenal.
Fuck. Damn, that sucks.
So,
well, I mean, they don't really think, do they? They should have fired Frank after the loss. Give the manager hope for a bounce.
You know what? Because they're already out of the FA Cup, this gives them 2 weeks before the next match,
so they can just fucking.
Well, no. So whatever manager can fucking do some kind of devil sacrifice to try to find some way to fucking find a player that's fit. Well, I can't. Like I said, I saw.
Hopefully, he sacrifices.
If Joggerstein's gonna have to play against us, Romero's red carded.
Yeah,
So he's
they're fucked.
four-match suspension for second straight.
And they already don't have anyone because of injuries. Like, they've been depleted.
They have like 10, 11 fit
They're
players.
playing kids.
They're gonna have to. Mm-hmm. I think this is a really good time.
That would be the best fucking season ever, winning the Premier League and then Tottenham getting relegated.
Yeah, and then like St. Tottenham's Day on the second time we beat them, and they get relegated, dude.
That would be incredible.
I think there's a guy on our team that could use a slump buster, and he did pretty well against Tottenham last time. And it looks like he might be in line for a start that he might not have got before. Because honestly, I would have thought that tomorrow Havertz would have been starting in the 10 again, because he's looked good right there.
Of course, but the injury.
And Odegaard's not really fit. I mean, so even if Odegaard's on the bench tomorrow, I know you got your guys.
I don't. It's just sad now, man. I want him to be successful so bad.
Yeah.
He's just not the same player since the injury.
The injury definitely fucking hurt him.
That's
but
the worst.
If Eze gets a chance to start tomorrow, I think I started seeing his cameo at the end of the game at the weekend. Yeah. I liked some of what we saw from him. It was a little more direct.
More direct. And more like the player we picked up from Palace.
Right. And if he can start getting his mojo back, and then what more could he use than another slump buster? You come back for another hat trick against fucking Spurs, and you're back in it, baby.
That would be the best Vegas bet ever.
I will fucking if he looks okay tomorrow, I'm putting a wager on Eze to score against Tottenham again.
Fucking do one for a single and then another for a hat trick.
Hat trick again would be crazy.
3 bets, just guarantee yourself a good time.
All good, baby. Yeah,
that's awesome.
I remember I watched that with the Sin City Gooners in Vegas, and that was a fucking great day. What a day.
I mean, it gave me so much hope that we'd see more of that, because having missed that with Odegaard this season and last season too. I mean, it's been 2.5 years since he got injured in that City game. Was it the City game, or was that just the icing that ruined it? The Kovacic tackles.
Yeah.
I mean, that was just disgusting.
That's just such bullshit. Those aren't fucking red cards, dude.
But those injuries, and then you feel like the kid has to be taking a toll on him, having the baby. Even if you're paying someone to take care of it, it's a lot around the house. But he just hasn't looked direct. He's always doing the backwards passes, and some of the decision making in the final third has just been slow. It just seems like he's. You know what I'm saying? We're missing that spark.
And it's one of those things that you're like, well, you're supposed to be so fast mentally. That shouldn't be where you're.
You shouldn't have any lag. And it's like, is it confidence, or is it lag, or is it, what is it?
Yeah, and I don't know. Like, also the positioning. Like, I don't know why he started playing further back. And it seems like Mikel seems to be a bit of a micromanager. It's like wherever he's playing is due to what Mikel is saying. You know what I mean? Like I don't.
Is it like teacher pet syndrome?
I don't fucking know, man.
A little bit, like where he's like listening too much to the coach. Like
maybe.
Do you think he's just in his fucking ear and he's overthinking it? Because it's like, oh no, Mikel said go backwards. Like I don't know.
Yeah. Something seems to be hindering him. There's like some kind of some worm in his brain. Something's.
I think Mikel's a systems guy for sure. Like we know that. It's not even a thinking. We know that Mikel is a systems guy. We know what pedigree he came from. And we do know that the system does work. Do I feel that it takes away sometimes in the the fluidity of the attacking players? Yes. I think Martinelli's kind of been hurt from that. Saka as well. Martin. You see it with some of the new players when they come in. It feels like, it takes away from a little bit of the spark that they have. And it makes me wonder what's going on behind closed doors with the.
That's what I talk about. Like, does the individuality get coached out of them? Because you see it with City, right? Because obviously we got a Pep disciple as a coach, and like Grealish going there, right? And then like them kind of neutering him.
That's my point.
But then he was really good the second season. They won the title. Blah blah blah. But he definitely they clipped his wings. Or they fucking
exactly. And you kind of feel some of that when we. For literally 70 minutes, we're trying to pound the system in. And then once we start when play opens up a little bit, especially in those tight games, the 0-0s, the ones that we're behind. Who was an example of that? We were behind someone and we scored a last-minute tie. But, you can see the game open up. And then Martinelli's usually the one, with a nice through ball, breaking on a quick counter, which is the Arsenal way. the quick 1-2 touch passing to break the defense in our defensive, to break the press in the attack defensive third, and then we have someone running on the wing, and it's typically us playing to the left wing. We did it with Henry, we did it with, Martinelli, now we have Saka, who's same as Walcott on the right, but that's very much the Arsenal way, is that counter, and sometimes it's like we forget that shit. But
yeah, I mean, but they've the good thing is it seems that we've gotten out of the lack of scoring, like we're the second and third highest scoring team in the Premier League.
Dude, we're finding ways.
Yeah, we're finding ways, and I feel better about it now, just because like there was a span a few weeks ago where it looked like you didn't know where the goal was coming from. It looked really stale. Honestly, the passing and movement was way too slow for me.
Yeah.
And that shit was.
That's when you know.
That's when I was getting furious. I was like I was sitting here watching. It's like
fucking turtles.
God, move the fucking ball! Like what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, pick it up.
Just the fucking crab passing back and forth,
Jesus
dude. Like
Christ.
what is this? I feel like I'm watching that fucking Simpsons episode, dude, and just passing between the fucking center backs.
It's hilarious.
Oh man.
Yeah, no, I definitely feel that. As soon as you see the play that slow, like, oh man, we're really gonna play down to their speed of play right now. We're not gonna play our game, and that's really frustrating to watch. But thank God we've really found ways to win. And it's not coming from the same people, which I appreciate.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, the fact that we're doing all that and that we only like Gyökeres is our first fucking double-digit goal scorer, but it's like, yeah, we've got like 6 guys on 5 goals. Like, well, that's 30 fucking goals. Like, that's pretty.
That's a lot.
That's great.
That's great. That's why like all this pressure that people are putting on Saka, like there's a lot of pressure on Saka to score more goals, and
he'd be the first one to tell you that his output's down. He's not happy about it.
For sure. But
he's still exactly, and he still looks good. It's not like he doesn't have it. You know what I mean? Like I don't think performances have been like troubling. You know what I mean? I mean they've never been like, oh no, he doesn't look like he has what he like today. Watching.
Oh my God.
Watching what's his name, Mo Salah play. He looked so ready for fucking Saudi.
Yeah.
He got beat on a few balls, just like not losing 50-50s, shitty touch. You're just like, dude, like he got. To be fair to him, he had a really nice assist for the goal. That was the first good corner he put. The last one he put out before that was shit. Mm-hmm. Finally puts a good ball on Van Dijk's head, and then what was saying?
What happened?
They scored an unethical goal because they scored on a set piece. Those don't count, right? That's only what shitty teams do.
Jeez.
And yeah, but he looks his legs look fucking. He blew his wad last year. He had his like star 30-year-old season. And fucking blew his fucking load. It doesn't have. He doesn't have the legs anymore, bro. Yeah, the juice.
And look, the love is not there between him and Slot. Like
no,
there's no way.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like he wants to play for him the way he wanted to play for Klopp.
No, and like there's been so much drama with strikers at Liverpool with Klopp and Salah, and then with Salah and what's his name? Sane.
Yeah.
So
Mane.
Excuse me, Mane. Yeah, sorry, Mane.
I almost said that too.
Sane.
Yeah.
But Mane, like, when you think about it, it's like, is it Mo that's the problem? Mm-hmm. Maybe it is. Maybe
I think he has like a nice guy persona that there's some ego that we don't
you don't see all the time. Maybe. But maybe
I think that's there. I think there is some of that shit. There's
got to be some validity with that because you just can't have the same problem with the same guy over and over again and not have it be him. He's got to be stirring the pot.
Yeah, that's part of being a big time manager is having to handle that shit. I mean, we've had it with.
You gotta have ego. I mean, you have to have ego.
And managing strikers and their egos, but that's part of the art, right? That's what they pay the big bucks for. That's the Ancelotti special of being able to manage all the big egos. I mean, but Arsene Wenger dealt with it too. We had all these big personalities, big people in the dressing room, and you got to learn how to fucking handle it.
Yeah.
I mean, there's definitely a few guys like. I was watching this video clip and it was like of Luis Enrique talking to Mbappe like during the spring of that last season he was at PSG and they were still in the Champions League and still in everything. And he's like, hey, I want you to walk out the front door. I don't want you to walk out the back door. You've been this big thing for Paris and France, this and that. Like, we could win that. We could win it all. We could win the Champions League and you could leave out the front door like with your head held high.
Yeah.
But he's like, I need you to buy in and that like, I know you're a world-class attacker, but I need you to be a world-class press, you need to press. I need you to work for the team like that. And he didn't fucking do it. And as soon as he leaves, what happens?
Dembele.
PSG win the Champions League. Dembele buys in.
Fucking monster.
Never played center forward in his fucking life.
And he just locked the fuck in and listened.
Bro.
And
look, and then he wins the fucking Ballon d'Or before Mbappe.
Right? And you just remember the final, what a dog he was. Dude. Like, he was chasing every ball like it was a bone.
Yeah.
And I don't think I've seen anyone press the way that Dembele pressed all last season, especially in the Champions League. Like, that was, to me, the whole reason he won the Ballon d'Or, because his French league was whatever, but
but I mean that's where it really counted. And you looked at, I mean honestly, probably for them, to be fair, because they didn't have to go full pedal to the metal in France, it made it easier for them to do that in the Champions League matches.
Yeah.
You know, because imagine having to do that in the Premier League every match and then do it in the Champions League as well.
I mean that's what makes Premier League winners of the Champions League and the league so special. I truly feel like this is something that is achievable for Arsenal this year. Like I look at every single trophy. Like, I see us playing City coming up, and I'm like, I'm not scared of them.
Nah, fuck them.
They don't fucking scare me. They don't scare me in the Prem. They're gonna drop points. We're gonna play fine. The Champions League, like, I just don't see any. Again, I don't see any team that we can't beat in Europe. And the FA Cup.
I mean, there's no one out there that wants to face us in the Champions League knockouts. No. There ain't no fucking buddy.
No.
And honestly, like,
when are the draws?
Well, we have to wait till the next round. So they
have the playoffs, right?
So after the playoffs, we'll find out, because it depends on like who wins the higher seed and shit.
Yeah, who's playing in that? I forgot.
I don't know. We'll check the schedule on that later. But I mean, honestly, like, I'm ready. I want Barcelona again.
Yeah.
I want to fuck them up, because they, like,
be great.
we will smack those motherfuckers up.
I mean,
sure, you got to, you scary amount of talent on the other side, but I'm not afraid.
No.
Like, there were a few years ago, I would have been a little afraid. Real Madrid don't want to see us again.
No. I don't think there's really anyone that's fully equipped. I mean, like, from coaching staff to
honestly,
starting 11.
I think Bayern. I mean, we handled them, but I think Bayern's the most dangerous.
Bayern, I don't know. I don't even see them being that great either. Like,
they don't face like the Bundesliga right now, especially. I follow Dortmund, and like it's not.
City is really our strongest competition in every single tournament. They're still in everything. I feel like they are the strongest. And it's not because they're a great team, it's because they're goalkeeper. Donnarumma,
God, I hate him.
Donnarumma is the scariest one on that team.
Son of a bitch.
He's an incredible talent.
I mean,
he's like David Raya, but he's just a fucking giant. Like, David Raya is an incredible goalkeeper, but he's missing about fucking 5 inches.
Yeah, I mean, the question is, would he lose some of that cat-like athleticism, and probably a little bit of it?
If Donnarumma doesn't, I don't think he would. I think you're born with it. But, maybe he should do this leg stretching shit. I don't know, man.
I mean, but it's funny.
I love Ryan, though. I talk shit about his life, but I love Ryan.
I love that fool, man. He's the best goalkeeper that I've seen us have, really. I mean, since
he's
Lehmann,
the best.
Like,
he's the best since Lemon.
Yeah.
Hands down.
And the way he's the best goalkeeper with his feet in the world.
Yeah,
like,
in the world.
Straight up. And it's crazy that Unai Simon is still holding him out from the Spanish national team. But Simon, like, that guy, for like a classic style keeper, that guy does a great job. He commands his box like a motherfucker. He's a great goalkeeper.
He is.
But for Spain and their playing style, it feels like Raya should be the guy in there for their fucking passing.
Of course.
But I think it's gonna take an injury or something, because like they're not gonna swap him.
It's just size, bro.
Yeah.
Like, it just really does come down to that.
Yeah.
Like, and you can't be giving up free kicks in international games. Like, it's not like you have 38 games to play to keep clean sheets through 60%. Like, every game counts, and so does every inch. Unfortunately, bro. Like, if they had cleats that were fucking like stilettos.
Get him on some platforms.
Get him on some fucking platforms.
Might be a little clunkier with the passes, though.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah.
There's trade-offs here.
I digress. He's incredible.
But you know what?
Like, him on the team.
I feel like I think we're finally starting to get, like, people will probably say that Donnarumma is the best keeper in the league now, just because
they say the world right now. I've heard so many people. Pundits, friends, they're saying he is the best goalkeeper in the world right now.
He won the Champions League last year. That's
that's pretty damn high.
And he, he kept them in it against us, and
he's the reason. I'm telling you, he's the reason. Like, we do not lose to PSG if he's not on fire.
I think he's a top 3 keeper in the world.
I think he's number 1. Emi Martinez is not number 1.
No, fuck no.
Like,
Emi Martinez is in top 5, bro.
No. So Emi Martinez is not. David Raya, I would say.
David Raya is in the top 5.
I think David Raya is top 5. I think Donnarumma is number 1. I think,
I feel like I gotta still put Courtois in there. Like I know he's the injury and shit, but he's still a fucking because of his size.
Courtois is like 5.
Because of his size.
Courtois is like 5. I would say David Raya is 4 or 3.
So it used to be Oblak was top 3.
I think Oblak is still top 3, bro.
I feel like he's top 5. I think he's like 4 or 5. He's fallen off a little bit, just a little bit of age, a little bit of reflex. Still,
I think
to take him in a, but he's not really that great with his feet.
Oblak and Raya. It could be depending on what moments we're feeling. I feel like that could be 4 or 3.
Then where do we put Unai Simon, who's ahead of David Raya?
2.
Yeah, 2. Where's Allison?
Nowhere on the list.
Honestly,
did you see that fucking game he played yesterday, bro? What the fuck?
Yeah, that was pretty bad.
He's so ass. His time is gone.
He's still good, but yeah,
his time is gone.
I loved Chesney's shit whenever he's like, "Well, who's the best goalkeeper in the world?" They're like, "Allison." Is like, "Well, who's the only goalkeeper that ever kept him on the bench?"
Yeah,
he was his backup at Roma,
Exactly.
He's like, and then who's the greatest goalkeeper ever? Oh, Buffon. Well, who succeeded him at Juve? It's like, me, motherfucker.
Yeah, no, I love him. He's great.
Yeah, I miss that fool. I wish it didn't end the way it did.
Yeah, he was hilarious.
Crazy fucking Polak dog,
smoking cigarettes
in the fucking. And then of course when Barca won the league or whatever last year, he was like smoking cigarettes on the fucking on the party bus and shit. Like, dude.
I mean, they signed him on the loan. He was just like.
No, they signed him out of free agency. He retired. He retired from Juve, but then it's like his best friend is Lewandowski, so he's like, hey. Come on over. We can party and fuck around.
I love it.
So, good on them. Have fun for the rest of this year. I hope they play us and we whip the fuck out of them in the Champions League.
Yeah, that'd be great.
There's a lot of revenge cases I'd like, beat the fuck out of these teams. But yeah, so we're in a position now. Arsenal are 3 points clear, game in hand. We're going to be playing Brentford tomorrow. It's going to be a tough match. They were tied for 6th, 7th. They're right up there in the European places for a reason.
Yeah.
They've been very good. It's been a big surprise because everyone slandered the appointment because they upgraded their fucking set piece coach to the manager. And then, Thomas Frank goes to fucking Tottenham and does jack shit. And they're like, well, it's a well-run club. They've got, it is amazing what they've done with their fucking striker, like, turnover. Because, like, when they came up, they had Ollie Watkins.
Yeah.
And he left to go to Villa, and they had fucking, what's his name? Big guy that played for England.
Well, they had Mbama, too.
No, before that. I'm having a brain fart.
He was a big guy, too.
The guy got busted for gambling.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Tony?
Right,
no.
Ivan Toney.
Thank
you. Ivan Toney. Ivan Toney. And then they sold him off to Saudi or whatever. And then they had Mbuemo and Wissa last year. And Wissa went to Newcastle, and then Mbuemo went to. He's probably been the best the in-league signing. He's most responsible for Man United getting better.
Yeah, no, he's definitely been a strong player for them this season.
But it's funny because I guess whatever his name is, Igor Thiago, that's there now, was supposed to be the guy last year, but got hurt, so he missed most of the season. Yeah. But he's coming in, and he's got fucking. He's second in the league in goals. He's got 15 fucking goals.
Yeah, that guy's on fire. What country is he from?
I don't.
Yeah, well, whoever he's on, he's got to be playing on the World Cup.
Maybe he's Brazil.
No idea. That's a quick look up.
That's a quick one.
But he's been on fire. That's one of those players that I don't know. As much as I know we have strikers.
Yeah, he's Brazilian.
Yeah, he's Brazilian.
Yeah, because they're talking about he's 24.
Man, could you imagine if we signed him? If Arsenal signed him?
Fucking player, like grown ass men.
We still have time, don't we? The transfer deadline is when?
It's over.
Oh, is it over? It's already over?
January, bro.
Oh yeah, you're right. See, I'm just ridiculous right now. But man, he would have been great. We didn't sign anybody again.
Well, but we signed like 7 in the fucking summer, bro. Like this is the first time I was like, it's okay, we have enough players. Like,
I get it.
We let Homeboy go out on loan. We let Nwaneri go to Marseille, and Marseille just canned De Zerbi after getting whipped 5-0 in the fucking match against PSG.
Do you think he gets playing time now? Probably fucking not.
I think so. I mean, we got to see who comes in to coach. They're talking about a guy who used to be the coach or something coming in, and I mean, we certainly hope so. Certainly hope so. I mean, it's just kind of shitty. You send a guy over there to play this exact system, whatever, and then the guy gets fucking canned 3 weeks later.
That's what I'm saying. It doesn't feel good, but
yeah, it doesn't. But he should get some minutes. I mean, he's with his talent, he should be playing ahead of a lot of those guys at Marseille.
Yeah,
like Marseille's got a decent squad, but they're not they're not that good.
As long as Aubameyang doesn't spit in his ear.
Oh boy, yeah, those guys. It's a tumultuous ride for them. Yeah, but they're. But I think the time away is going to be good for him, and he'll do well with. With the more playing time there, and getting minutes in that league, I think is going to be valuable for him. And it just sucks.
Yeah, of course.
We're trying to win a title, and he can't.
He can't contribute.
He can't contribute.
I think, which is crazy because Odegaard has been ass.
Yeah.
He just has not been consistent or available. Which when we're struggling in that attacking third, Eze wasn't producing. I was like, well, why aren't we using Anwar? Ethan is a perfect number 10 for me. I feel like he would be great at getting in those channels, getting past a low block, being able to beat one or two defenders, opening up space for players running in the wings. We've seen him play ball. We've seen him play balls through the center into having Saka run on the wing or for Martinelli. It's interesting that he doesn't get more of those chances, and the same why with MLS it's just so interesting, right? You wonder what is happening with these players season by season. That we have such inconsistencies because
I think
MLS has been another player. It's been very disappointing this season.
But here's the thing: is that he is a midfielder long term. I think it's more about him stepping into the midfield in another year. He'll be. I think he'll take Norgard's spot in where he plays.
Mm-hmm. That little
after next year, he'll probably get more minutes. He'll probably start deputizing for. Who knows what happens with Marino and his injury and stuff.
Yeah.
Hopefully he heals up okay. But the next guy who can start being the left 8, right? The dynamic runner. Because he doesn't have as we've seen, the way he's gotten exposed this year has been at left back by streaky wingers.
I know, because he plays too high. Excuse me.
Yeah, he plays too high, and he doesn't have the recovery pace of because when you're playing, that's
Timber has the pace.
Yeah,
he does not.
But the fastest, the fastest position, those fullbacks have to be the fastest to be able to keep up with those crazy wingers.
And right wing in the league is usually the fastest players in the league, right? So every team usually the right wing is their fastest guys.
Crazy how that works, huh?
Yeah.
All right, so here on the Pintcast, we're always doing predictions. We have Brentford tomorrow away there. Give me a score prediction. Who's going to score?
I think we can keep a clean sheet. I definitely think we can keep a clean sheet against these guys. I think 2-0. I'd like to see Trossard score. I feel like Trossard's going to be playing tomorrow. Madueke would be nice. So 2-0, Madueke, Trossard.
Trossard's an injury doubt. We're not sure he's going to be there.
Yeah?
But
okay.
So that's why we're looking, because he went off with something tight at the end of the last match, so they might not be risked.
Okay.
I have a feeling he'll be on the bench, but I think we're probably going to have it looks like Martinelli's going to be starting tomorrow.
Martinelli's going to start tomorrow? Well, Gabby then, man. We'll stick with the winger then. I think Gabby, Madueke. And Gyökeres, Gyökeres has been playing well. This could be a game that he could show. So 2-0 or 3-0. But I think definitely having Martinelli, and I think Noni's got to bag one too. He's got to lift the stress off his back. So
yeah, he has a couple good games, but it's just kind of like
with Eze feeding both.
You know what? Hey, actually, I'm gonna go. Eze gets a goal tomorrow. That's it.
Yeah?
He's gonna start the slump buster. Get ready to fucking open the floodgates against Tottenham. I'm going 3-1. I wish we'd have another clean sheet, but sometimes shit happens. They got the long throw bullshit.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Especially with Igor. You're right, Thiago.
Yeah, Igor Thiago. He's
on fire.
He's good for a fucking one chance, 2 chances, and bang one in. So yeah, I'm thinking that. Let's see, Saka's out still. I'm going. We're gonna have a midfield. Well, okay, we're gonna have 2 from the midfield. We're gonna have another Zubi goal? No, it's Declan's turn. It's Declan's turn.
See, with all these players coming in, man, it just seems like it could be maybe more than that 2-0, 3-0.
Yeah,
it could be scary.
I don't want to get too carried away, but we're gonna see a goal from Eze and an assist.
Nice.
Man of the match from Eze.
Okay.
Declan with the goal. or at least an assist on a corner or some shit. And then Gabby. Yeah, I think
3-1 seems like a good score.
Yeah, 3-1.
Yeah.
We go up 2-0, they get one back, and then we seal it in the 80th minute of the third goal, so that it's not squeaky bum time in the 90th. And we're out,
For sure.
Yeah, so I'll go with that. That sounds good to me. Restore our 6-point lead at the top of the league.
Yep.
And get back to business of, handle the business and get ready to fucking win this goddamn title.
I know. Got to close it out this time, man.
Well, yeah.
I think we got it.
Yep, I think so too. But the boys definitely have I know they have the confidence and they have the ability to do it. We still gotta stay fortunate with injuries and shit. There's definitely things that can still derail shit, but they look ready to handle it, any and all challenges, and hopefully
it's in our hands. That's the biggest thing.
Yeah, exactly.
It's in our hands. It's no longer worrying. I feel like with the Liverpool losing, we're always desperate for things to go our way in other games, but really it's the destiny is in our hands.
Right.
So
and that's all you can ask for. That you have it, and
that's it.
And that's all we can hope for, and we'll get it done.
That's right.
I'm ready, baby.
Hey, man. Well, thanks for having me on, man.
Absolutely.
It was a blast.
Yeah, always wonderful. Good to have you, bro.
Yes, sir.
We'll do it again. Hopefully we'll be celebrating a title. Come here. A little springtime.
That's going to be a good party.
Yes, sir. If you guys want to get down and watch any matches with us, you can get out with your local group wherever you are. If you're in LA or elsewhere, there's chapters every fucking where. Everywhere I've been traveling lately, meet up with Gooners. Whether it be Miami, whether it be fucking Colombia, New York, wherever. They're out there. LA, we got fucking 4 fucking groups.
Hey, come meet us everywhere. At the Fox.
Meet us at the Fox. Go to any of the bars. Go to fucking Lucky Bobbles in Pasadena. Go to wherever. Go to the West Side. Wherever you got it. Just get out, watch the match with the people. Get ready. You got to get ready for the big summer of the World Cup.
That's right.
Yep. And do that, and we'll do it. So you can follow my man here on Instagram at Produced by Kel. And just look out for that, for his good work, all his good engineering, music shit, all he does.
That's right.
And we'll be ready to talk more about this soon. So thanks for coming on, buddy.
Yeah, appreciate you, man.
All right. And before we go, I'm gonna play a little track for you, a little music from a fun band from Quebec called Engine de Poitrine. Enjoy this crazy, weird math rock fun shit. These guys are
it's fire. Let's listen.